As human, we are typically very biased, and this reveals itself in everything we do. I give you typical human resource management or hiring scenarios that help you understand this better. If we're looking to hire for a very technical role, there's a chance they're going to give that role to a man. Not because a woman cannot do it, but there's our learned assumptions from the past that a guy is better at a technical role. This is a typical gender bias. There's also affinity bias. I'm a Harvard alumni, so a candidate from Harvard is going to be better than the rest, so I'm going to hire him or her. There's also age bias, where you can assume that a Gen Z cannot handle a management role just because of their age or experience. There's also name and accent bias, where you can assume that people with unpopular name cannot fit into a particular role. This and other type of bias, is implicit or unconscious bias. And these are typical human behavior. At this point, I say it's kind of learned helplessness. But the problem we are falling into now is, as we transition into an AI-first world, we're going to pass this learned helplessness into machines, and machines are going to pick a pattern from human behavior. I'll give you an example. Every data you have right now holds that 90% of engineers are men and 90% of nurses are women. If machines learn a pattern like that, it's not going to be good for the future, because there are men who want to be nurses and there are women who want to be engineers too. So how do we handle this? There's no one straight answer of how we can handle this, but a good way is, if you are training AI agent, you should start by debiasing your data. Debiasing your data here means removing all the biases in your data. Either you want to get a synthetic data that's going to help, or however you want to handle it. There's also a way you can evaluate models with some applications like weight and bias that can help you evaluate your models to see the rate of bias in your model. And also you can use human in the loop. You can take human to also understand your data before they are passed into a machine. There's also a way you can use governance and policy, where government within a country or within a region can have a policy around AI bias as we move into an AI first world. I'll give you another example. If you ask ChatGPT to recommend stocks for you, it's going to recommend you some meme stocks, because most of the data is from opinion from Reddit. That's going to be a big problem. So even as a user, as you use AI models, you don't ask it for too much important information, especially information around health, finance, or defense, because what you're going to get is from people's opinion, and it is full of bias.